You're welcome to Achievers Bridge Show. I am Mary Marcus, a guest at Achievers Bridge. Today, we are going to give you a narrative on how Achievers Bridge Scholarship came about. With me here is the co-founder of Achievers Bridge. He is going to give us a first-hand information from Achievers Bridge Dex. You're welcome, sir. Can you briefly tell us about yourself and Achievers Bridge?
Thank you very much, Mary. I am Mbimbiza, the co-founder of Achievers Bridge. Achievers Bridge is a personal development company that serves as a bridge to link up people from their unfulfilled state to their fulfilled state. As such, we focus majorly on finance, health, personal development, skills, and knowledge. Our belief at Achievers Bridge is that you have some basic areas that you need to be very, very successful in them, such that if you lack one, then your success is questionable. For instance, if you are successful in all the areas listed earlier, but you lack good health, it means your success is not to its fullest. Or for instance, if you are good in all the areas mentioned earlier, but you lack good relationship with your family and your immediate environment, it means you are not successful. So majorly, that is what we exist for at Achievers Bridge.
Oh wow, that's amazing. Can you tell us how Achievers Bridge Scholarship came about and what inspired you to come up with that idea?
That is a very, very important question. I think this question will actually answer a lot of questions that people have out there. Achievers Bridge Scholarship was inspired by three important things. The first of it is that I personally was a beneficiary of two different scholarships while I was in my undergraduate studies. If I can remember, the two scholarships were Agbami Medical and Engineering Scholarship, which is funded by Chevron, and they usually give students a given amount of money annually. And then the second one was Mahadi Foundation Scholarship, which is a scholarship funded by an individual, Professor Mahadi, a one-time Vice Chancellor of the University of Zaria. So, having gone through that experience, we felt at Achievers Bridge that if people can come up with important support like this to people that originally are not their responsibility, then it means anybody out there can be able to support a student out there. We felt it is a duty for us to be able to support, even to give a little support to any student out there. So that was the first inspiration that made us to come up with Achievers Bridge Scholarship. And then the second thing that inspired us to come up with Achievers Bridge Scholarship is the fact that most of us in my team are graduates. So we all know how difficult it is to be a student, and we know how challenging it is to be a student, especially in the higher institution. I personally know someone that, will I even say someone, I think quite a number of people that I knew used to survive on 5,000 naira monthly as a pocket money from their parents. And we feel if that's the case, then as little as 2,000 naira can be able to make a difference in the life of a student out there. So we felt, being the fact that students are suffering a lot in school, then we feel we can be able to do a little from our own end to support students. And lastly, the third thing that inspired us to come up with Achievers Bridge Scholarship is a quote from Mother Teresa, the founder of Missionaries of Charity. She said, and I quote, "If you cannot feed 100 people, then feed just one person." This means that there is no limit to support that people can get from you. There is no little support you can render to humanity. Nothing is too small. You can be able to support humanity from your own angle. That is why we decided that we can also be able to support students from our own angle in our own little way. After an intense discussion with my team members, we now came to a conclusion that we are going to support two students with $20 each, which is going to be a one-time scholarship, of course. But this will go a long way in the life of any lucky student, and to make it an unbiased support, we decided to make it open for any student out there. As our scholarship is open to everybody, any student can apply it. As long as you are in high institution, you can be able to apply for this scholarship. And then from there, they are going to write tests. We are going to award this scholarship based on the result that we're going to obtain from their test, and they can write this test either using their mobile phone or using their laptops. As long as they have access to the internet, they can be able to write this test at the comfort of their home, and any lucky student will go with this scholarship. You don't have to be very rich before you can be able to support a person out there. It means you don't need to have enough before you can be able to support people out there. It means if your income is $5, for instance, you can be able to give out 10 cents to support a person out there. If your company is running and the revenue is 10,000 naira, for instance, per month, you can be able to use 100 naira or 200 naira to support a person out there. You may feel this is something that is tiny, but you don't know the difference it's going to make in the life of someone out there. Imagine meeting an old woman in our own house that is surviving on 500 naira or less than 500 naira per day. Imagine what 200 naira can do in her life. Then we felt, so this is not just all about students, but of course we started from the angle of the students. We felt we can be able to support students from our own angle, for the fact that if we cannot be able to sponsor 100 students, then we can be able to support one student. If we cannot be able to give $100 to a student, it doesn't mean that we cannot be able to support a student with $5. If we cannot be able to support 10 students, it does not mean that we cannot be able to support 1 or 2 students. So those are the inspirations behind Achievers Bridge Scholarship.
Wow, amazing. That's a beautiful thought from Achievers Bridge. So what advice do you have for the student out there and the general public?
I have quite a number of advice for all students out there. If you are a student listening to me, then this advice is for you. The first thing you need to be so conscious of is your studies. There's this general thought that is circulating in the society that school is a scam. I want to tell you that school is not a scam. Anybody that is coming to you with that kind of advice, please and please and please close your eyes to those kind of news. And also study hard so that you can make good grades. I think some of you will understand me that this is very important, especially those people that are in their master's degree. If you're a student and you are in your master's degree, you will believe with me on this very point. Because some people used to say it's not all about your grades, your CGPA is not important, especially the people that are in the medical courses like veterinary medicine, pharmacy, nursing, and medical students. They used to have this belief circulating that your CGPA is not important, you are having an unclassified degree. But I tell you, your CGPA is very, very, very important. You won't get to realize this until when you apply for scholarship after you graduate. Most of the scholarship I've come across clearly states that it is for first class student or strong 2-1 student. It means if you don't have a first class or a second class upper in your result, it means you cannot even go for this kind of scholarships, irrespective of your course of study. So take your studies very, very, very serious. Then the second advice I have for the students is that try to find a skill that you will learn apart from your studies. This is also important. There are some situations that your certificate will not be able to bail you out, but the little skill you will gather while you are a student will be able to help you out in some situation. There are times that your certificate cannot be able to place food on your tables. Okay, I'm not saying you should forget about your studies and go hunting for skills. No. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying here is that you can be able to use your free time to learn new skills. You can learn things like all this digital marketing. You can learn skills like as simple as tailoring. You can learn it. A time may come when you will appreciate these things. Even if it means for you to just dedicate some few hours on Saturdays to just learn something new aside your studies, it will help you a lot. Someone may be saying, what skill can I learn as a student? Just follow this channel. In a short while, we are going to come up with a video that will give you an idea of the things you can be able to learn as a student, so that you can be able to add to what you know apart from what you study primarily in school. And then the third advice, and which is the last advice that is going out to the student, is please try to screen any information that comes to you before you use them, because there are many scammers out there that are hunting for your little token that is in your bank account. That is why we even had to make it a requirement for any applicant out there to subscribe to Achievers Bridge YouTube channel, so that they will not be a victim of anybody out there that is claiming to be from Achievers Bridge. Okay, so please, if you are watching this news, if you get any information in the name of Achievers Bridge that is not broadcasted on this very channel that you are on, then please disregard it, because Achievers Bridge will always display the information that it tries to pass to the public through this channel. And then to the general public out there, this is my advice for you. Please don't go with the mindset that you need to have enough before you can be able to support a person out there. Even if your income is $100, you can be able to support a person with just $1. You can be able to support a person with $2 out of your $100 income. You may be wondering, okay, what can $1 do to a person? You can be able to buy Maggi or salt and give it to a poor old woman that is in your environment. You can be able to buy an exercise book and give it to a pupil out there. That student that you used to see, you can be able to buy a pencil or a biro and give it to him. It means you can be able to touch a life out there, so you don't wait to get enough before you can be able to help. So that is my advice out to the general public out there. Let's please make the world a better place by reaching out to people in our own little way. It doesn't have to be much. And if you are watching this news and you are confused on how to be able to reach out to the students, Achievers Bridge can be able to support you with that. We can reach out to students on your behalf and then render your support to them. Achievers Bridge is always open to partner with you to be able to reach out to the students out there. And of course, we have already devised a means that we can be able to make this support to be as open and fair without any bias to the students, so that any student can apply it and then stand a competitive advantage to be able to win this support. And of course, you will be in copy of every communication and every step that is taken towards distributing this support to the students out there. So that's basically what it is. Just imagine we have more people thinking this way, then we will make this world a better place. The world will be such a home that everybody will love to stay in. And believe you me, you will always be happy for supporting anybody out there, especially people that you're not obligated to support. Thank you very much.
Wow. I'm already feeling the impact Achievers Bridge is making. If this is your first time appearing on this channel,
Oh no, your voice is too low.
if this is your first time appearing on this channel,
Oh my goodness, you are too slow.
if this is your first time appearing on this channel,
Okay.
please click on the subscribe button below.
No, that's not how to say it.
Please click on the subscribe button below.
No, your voice is too low.
Please click on the subscribe button below
Okay.
and turn on the notification bell.
Your voice is too low.
And turn on the notification bell.
Okay, so that anytime any content is uploaded on this YouTube channel, you will be notified.
No, that is not how to say it.
Oh, sorry. If this is your first time on this channel, please click on the subscribe button below and turn on the notification bell, so that anytime a content is uploaded on this YouTube channel, you will be notified.
No, your voice is too low.
Oh my goodness. If this is your first time on this YouTube channel, please click on the subscribe button below and turn on the notification bell, so that anytime a content is uploaded on this YouTube channel, you will be notified.
Thank you.